beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk about things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. And in this video, we're going to talk about one sign that always happens, and it's kind of a sign that people overlook because they've already been feeling like they're on the dance floor with the universe, so they don't think of it as like a big sign that something's on the way. And a lot of times people overlook these moments and they don't even really appreciate it. Like they notice it in the moment and then like things happen and then they forget about it, and then they hop on a call with me and they tell me about it, and I'm like, that's a huge sign it's on the way. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. Write it down, write down the day that it happened. So this sign is when literally you're getting everything that you need right before you need it. So an example of this is one of my clients is currently moving and she was needing help moving some bigger items. She's not married, she doesn't have a partner, and she needed a strong person to help her move. And I told her, I was like, maybe you can ask your son to grab a couple of his buddies. You know, he's 18 years old, maybe they can help. And I think she asked and nothing came of it. Well, she arrived at the new house with the car loaded with some of the heavier items. And out of nowhere, one of the neighboring homes had four young guys come out of the house and offer help to her. So here she is receiving the help that she needed and that she was asking her son for, but it came in a different way. And this is how you know a bigger manifestation is on the way. It's because you're in the flow state. You're getting every need met because you've been working on your vibration. And this is what I like to call the red carpet effect. Everything just happens for you, but it tends to heighten right before manifestation is coming. Okay. Another thing that happens is one time I was in line at a grocery store and I was thinking about an item that I had forgotten about. It literally just crossed my mind in a matter of like 2 seconds. Well, I turn around and the lady behind me was holding the item that I wanted. And she was looking at me and looked kind of like she was thinking in her head. And she caught me looking at her and she was just like, oh, I don't need this. And I'm wondering if I should walk back and go put it back. She's like, I'm kind of being lazy and I don't want to walk it back. She's like, you caught me mid thought. And I just giggled and I said, you're not going to believe this, but that's the exact item that I almost just left the line for. So she was able to give me what I needed and I was able to give her what she needed. This is what makes life fun, is how could we be living in an experience where we're thinking a thought and it's materializing? This is instant manifestation. You're getting exactly what you need when you need it, and it's usually in a surprise manner. That's the key here. It has to be like a shock. It has to be like a surprise, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this just arrived out of nowhere. Like my client, when she showed up at the house, she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just got the help I needed. And she was so grateful. And she's like, I'll make you guys banana bread. I'll do whatever. I'm just so grateful for you. And even for me, I was like, oh my gosh, here's the item right here behind me. How did that happen so fast? How is it that our little manifestations can materialize so instantly and the big ones don't? So we have to build momentum. So this is a sign that is letting you know your momentum is building. And the more and more this happens, the more and more you're getting used to being in the flow and receiving. Okay, you have to be able to say yes and receive that help. If you reject that synchronicity of those people coming to help you move, if I were to reject that woman, offering me the item, we're in resistance again. We're saying, no, this is too good to be true. I don't want to inconvenience you. No, we open our arms and we say, thank you, universe. This was the coolest little manifestation. I would love to see more. And when you build this momentum, usually the big manifestation drops in like a surprise out of nowhere when you're least expecting it. And for me, it's usually 2 weeks. For me, when I start to see this pattern of like, ooh, I'm in the flow, I'm getting everything I need, the right people are calling me, the right money is showing up. I've journaled it, and it's usually like a 2 week process for me before the big manifestation arrives. So my bigger manifestations are the things I'm thinking about before bed, the things that I'm journaling about, the things I really want and need in my life. And then these smaller manifestations are just passing thoughts. So it's a quick little, ooh, I wish I had that. And then it materializes. So when I start to see things materialize that are smaller manifestations, I write them down. I put them on my desk counter, say, Tuesday, I got the gift card to my favorite store out of nowhere, free money, wrote it down. Wednesday was hitting every green light and felt like everything was lining up for me. And I start to see the pattern. And when that starts to build, that means my energy is rising, my vibration is rising. So my goal now is to keep my mind out of it. and to not let my mind take me to when's it going to come? I need to have it right now. I'm just enjoying this flow state and saying, yes, this is fun to track it. I don't need to know when. I'm just writing it down because when it does drop in, it's going to be fun then to look back and to see the series of events that happened before it arrived. And for me, it's usually 2 weeks. When you see this sign, you're in the flow state and you're getting things exactly when you need them, and it comes in a surprise manner that it literally excites your being. That's when you know you're super, super close to a bigger manifestation. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys need help interpreting signs and synchronicities and learning how to get in that flow state, it took me a while to get to that 2-week time lag because it used to take me 3 months. But I've worked on my vibration so much that now I've shortened that time. Okay, so when you drop the pebble in the pond, it all depends on your vibration, how quickly that's going to come back to you, like a boomerang, your DoorDash order, right? There's so many different analogies that we can use, but your ego is what's going to keep it away longer. So your energy, your mind, the ego, those are all the little factors that come into play that determine how quickly your DoorDash order is going to arrive. And I can help you do that. I mentor women for 8 weeks. We do one-on-one readings. I do coaching sessions. I do it all because I didn't have it all. And now I want to give back to all of you. And if you feel called to donate to my channel, maybe you can't afford to book a reading with me, which we're not going to say that because you can, because the universe is abundantly providing for you always. And the money might just not be here yet, right? We're not going to say that word, I can't afford, or the phrase. We are saying we are always being provided for and the money is arriving soon. But if that's your situation, you can sign up for my online community. It's $44 a month where you can learn about all of this in there with other like-minded souls. And you can also just donate whatever you feel called. If this video is helping you and you want to give back, as soon as you start that flow of abundance, more will come back to you. Okay, I'm going to do another video on our sacral energy and our sexual energy and how that activates that abundance flow. And I'm teaching that in my mentorship currently, and I would love to teach you all how you feeling good in your body and using that sexual energy. There's certain things you can do to call more abundance in using your body. Okay, so I'm excited to teach you guys that. Thank you again for watching and for supporting me and my channel. I will see you all in the next one. Have a fabulous day. All right, peace out.